everyone, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and today we have ourselves one here from Hobbymaster in 1/48 scale, and it is a Messerschmitt Bf 109E-4, and this one is from Jagged Geschwader 2, and it is flown by Helmut Wick, and this guy was a German World War II fighter ace and a Knight's Cross with Oak Leaves recipient. He was Germany's leading air ace at the time of his death in November of 1940 with 56 aerial victories. He was the youngest wing commander at the time, flying with JG2, and during sorties over Britain, after downing 2 Spitfires, Wick's aircraft was shot down near the Isle of Wight on the 28th of November 1940, and he would be posted as missing in action, presumed dead at age 25. Wick was observed bailing out of his aircraft, but a search by Kriegsmarine torpedo boats and air-sea rescue aircraft failed to actually find his body or him or any trace of him at all, and he would be declared dead later on. But what we will do is we will open this box up and check out this beautiful looking Messerschmitt, of course, and it is the usual Hobbymaster box with some details of the aircraft in the side of the flap and that nice Messerschmitt 109 sitting in there, but it is no good in the box, is it? So what we'll do is we will get Mr. Wick's Messerschmitt out of the box and get our hands on it right now. Alright, with Helmut's Messerschmitt out of the box, it does come with the normal Hobbymaster stand that these Messerschmitts do require, and we'll get this lid off. And there it is, nice and snug in there. It does have the gear down option there and the gear up options in here in a little baggie, of course. And a little helmet sitting there waiting to go in if you want to use him, of course. Now, we need to get this out. I did buy this brand new, and I got it for $120. So that was not a bad price, I don't think. And it does come out nicely, which is fantastic. We'll move this out of the way and start focusing on this awesome looking E4. Wow. The mottling on this is absolutely great. Check out that detail. We can see the aerial victories on the tail. Beautiful. We'll run down the fuselage there. You can see the Richthofen Staffel badge there. It's got the yellow, very bright yellow identification nose on these. You really don't want to be shot down by your own people, so that is what that is for. And the overall detail on this is fantastic. Well, we'll try and get this canopy off and have a little look inside. It is always hard to see inside. You can see some gauge detail in there, of course. That is pretty cool. And of course you can have the canopy in the open position if you want to swap out the different canopies. And we will do that when we have a look at this in gear down, of course. And the overall finish of this is fantastic. It's got some great lines. The panel lines are really nice. I mean, it is Hobbymaster. They do quality builds, that's for sure. And being 1/48 scale, it does show a lot of detail. The propeller spins very nicely, of course. Very nice. We will have a little look underneath. And it does have some beautiful detail there. This is going to be relatively straightforward to put in our 2 gear down or gear up options, of course. Alright, well, we will do that right now, actually, and come right back. Alright, I decided to tackle gear down first. Very straightforward. It does have that one piece for all the main landing gear that you just plonk straight in there, and very straightforward. Just push it straight in. The wheels themselves do not roll or anything like that. And then, of course, you do put that extended tail wheel right there, and you do put the little block off there for the stand hole, because, you know, we'll be putting on its landing gear, so it does not require a stand hole. And of course, you just put the aerial right there. And of course, if you want to have the canopy in the open position, of course, we will just chuck it in like that. And that is the canopy in the open position. Looks fantastic. And this is Mr. Wick's Messerschmitt E4 ready to display. We'll put it on the deck, of course. And that is that. And that's how I like to see mine. But of course, it's not how you flyboys like to see yours. So what we'll do is we will go off and put this in flight and check this out on the stand and in flight configuration. We'll go off and do that now. And here we have it in flight. Very straightforward. There was not a hassle with this at all. You just put that one piece in there, and that is the retracted main landing gear. Just sits in there very nicely. And then there's a little piece that you put in there for the sort of retracted tail wheel. And of course, you take that little plug out so you can put your stand on. And this is how you will be displaying your Messerschmitt Bf 109E-4 in flight, of course. And this does look very nice. It looks absolutely fantastic. For sure. And of course, if you do want to put it on the stand, you do get this three-piece stand that you need to assemble, and it just plonks straight in that hole, and it does sit weirdly. So if you're worried about say paint and stuff like that, I would sort of put something on the ends of here so that it's not touching directly onto the paint. If you're worried about a bit of rubbing, this is just a bit of a weird stand. This one I would have expected it a little bit different, but this is the one that came in my box. So we will put it on the deck and see how she sits. And that is in flight on the stand. And that is job done, as we like to say. Alrighty, well, we'll wind this video up, of course. I reckon this is a fantastic looking Messerschmitt for sure. And of course, this is a 1/48 scale, so it is quite large, as you see with my sausage fingers there. And it is the one that is from Hobbymaster. It is from Geschwader 2, as flown by Helmut Wick. And I think this is a very nice aircraft for sure. If you like this one, throw us one of those if you can find that button somewhere. And, even feel free to say anything in the comments. Everyone's welcome to say if they like it, if they've got it, if they want it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do that as well. All right, I will take some happy snaps of Mr. Wick's Messerschmitt and chuck them on at the conclusion of the video. You can check those photos out without my hands all over it, of course, and you can see this in a little bit more detail. And once again, thank you very much for spending your valuable time checking out another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed this little Messerschmitt today. All right, everyone, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.